What's going on, guys? My name's Wildside, and today we're playing Robocraft. So, for those of you who don't know what Robocraft is a free-to-play MOBA that revolves around building these little tanks out of blocks and then fighting them to the death to capture towers and destroy the enemy base, like a lot of MOBAs are. That's basically your goal in every MOBA. But, so basically what you do in this game is, I used to play this game quite a while ago, but a lot has changed, so I decided to completely start over with a new account. I've done 2 battles so far just to get used to it again. I've built, well, these 3 robots came standard. I built this one. So basically, I guess I can build a new robot to show you guys how robot building works. I just unlocked hover. Like, as you level up, see my level up here is 3, you unlock new points, new parts that you can buy with your robo points, which you also earn at the end of every game. But, I just unlocked hover blades at the end of last round, so, at the end of last match, so I think I will buy some of those to make a hover card just to show you guys how this works generally, how building works. So basically the way you build is you have this little area with different, with a grid on it, and basically what you do is the way you, I don't have any blocks left, I'll need to buy some blocks. I think 10 will be enough for this, at least the way I'm building it. So basically, it's similar to Minecraft where everything is block-based, but there's a bunch of different types of blocks. So basically, you just build a robot how you see fit. You build it, you put weapons on it, you do all that, and you just generally, once you build it, you basically fight them, either in team death matches or free-for-all, or my personal favorite, which is, I actually did this wrong. Or my personal favorite, which is, I believe it's called, if I remember correctly, Battle Arena, which is the one where you have to capture towers and destroy the enemy base. So I think how I'll make this is I'll make this to put that's actually probably going to be way too small. I'll have to make it one bigger. But I'm just going to build this pretty basic hovercraft to show you guys how the building works. And then we'll get into a battle. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, so I think this will do nicely. 10 exactly. So basically, this is just how you build. You basically just choose your parts, put them together. I'm actually probably going to need more. Actually, I might not need more parts. I'm actually going to switch these to curve because I just like the curved look instead of, angular. I like things to look slick. Which I might also change these to curve then as well. Because I just like things looking sleek and curved. Oh yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Okay. And then I'll bottom on it because, of course, with a hovercraft, you don't want it to be top heavy, otherwise it will flip over, which is never good. And I put that on the wrong way. So I'm actually going to need to get some more blocks. How many blocks would this be? 6, okay. Okay. So, now this is a pretty basic hovercraft at the moment. We don't even have a gun on it. This is literally just something that will move, but we can put guns on it. I think that'll work since the hover... No, the hover is more in the back, so Okay, so this'll probably work. I'm probably going to... Yeah, I'm gonna go test this real quick just to make sure it does work. Yeah, so the way you can test them is by going to this and testing robot, and it'll put you in a test arena all by yourself, so you can test to make sure your robots work, because the one thing you definitely don't want to do is go into a match and figure out your robot doesn't work. Yeah, so this seems to work rather well. It's pretty accurate. Well, at least as accurate as you can get with this low level of a tank. I think I might put some boosters on it, because I also unlocked those, like small thrusters, and then we should be good to go. I need to buy some. I think I'll just buy 2. Movement. There we go. No, I don't want to buy more. I want to put them on. Okay, there we go. So now let's test these to make sure that they don't just flip over our tank. And then after that we can go into a battle and I can show you guys how battles work. Okay, this is actually a little speed demon now. I actually really like this. Okay, so I think I might actually use this one for battle just to see how it works, because my first 2 battles I used a walker and a Does that shaking ever stop? Because that'll ruin my accuracy if it doesn't stop. Okay, but basically my first 2 matches I used a car and a walker. And there are still a bunch of different types of tanks. I still haven't made a tank, I still haven't made a helicopter, mainly because I haven't unlocked the parts for that yet. I still haven't unlocked a plane. Oh, maybe that'll fix that problem. But I haven't unlocked planes, I haven't unlocked any of that stuff yet. But yeah, for right now, this is the newest tank I've unlocked, the newest type of tank I've unlocked, so I think I'll use it in battle for right now. That makes us shake even worse. Okay. You know what, I think for this battle, we're just gonna go sans thrusters until I figure out how to balance this thing properly. So yeah, so right now, I guess we'll just go into a battle so I can show you guys how it works. Like I said, there's three types of game types. There's a team deathmatch, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. Basically, your team just fights together. First to a certain amount of kills wins. There's the pit, which is a free-for-all, where basically everyone's fighting everyone else, and the first 20 points win. And then there's my personal favorite, which is what we're queuing for right now, which is Battle Arena, which basically... I'll explain it once we get in game, because it's a whole lot easier to explain it if you have a visual of what's going on. Yeah, so this might take a while, so I'll just cut right now, and I'll come back when we get into a game. Okay, I'm back. We finally got into a game. That took quite a while. So, yeah, as you can see, it's 8v8, blue team and red team. You're actually always blue team, you're never going to be on red team, because red team is always enemies, and you're always blue team on your side. So, yeah, as you can see, everybody has their own robots built, they have own style. That guy actually has shields, so that worries me that some people in this battle actually have shields, because I don't quite have them.
Versus Rift has begun.
So yeah, basically you see these 3 purple things in the middle of the map. The flags are, the blue one is our base, the red one is their base. These 3 purple things are things called fusion towers, which basically, capturing fusion towers makes your team stronger. If you have 1 fusion tower, you get a shield around your base that it will heal your team when you're inside of it, and it will also obviously protect your base from enemy fire. If you get a second one, it gives you something called an overclock booster, which basically just allows you to passively generate overclocker points, which overclocker points you get for doing certain things, you get for doing kills, capturing towers, healing, etc. And basically, the higher your overclocker level, the better overall your tank does. The more damage your weapons do, the more damage you take, the faster your tank works, etc.
Your fusion shield
And
is
then
now
once you get all
active.
3 towers, it obviously, since the enemy has to have 1 tower to keep up their shield, the enemy loses their shield. So yeah, so as you can see, we're encountering some enemies here because we're right outside their base. So yeah, basically just the general goal is, and I'm actually going to run away because there's no way I'm going to be able to fight that guy by myself. He actually looks to be AFK. Oh no, he's definitely shooting at me. Okay, yeah, time to run. But basically the general goal is to destroy the enemy base, because the enemy base is their fusion reactor, which basically provides power for all the robots on their team. If you take out the fusion reactor, their robots lose power and you win. So that's your overall goal, I guess. So yeah, as you can see, there's these 2 guys, which actually have rather
Your
high
plutonium
level
reactor is
so
under
I
attack.
might actually be screwed here. Because this, like I said, this was just a test tank.
Your
It's not exactly the
respawn times
best.
have been reduced.
Oh, great. Yeah, and as you just heard from that, somebody
The
left from our
plutonium
team,
reactor
which
is under
means
attack.
because we're less likely to win, we get reduced respawn time. Oh yeah, I never explained the HUD, you guys. So basically, up at the top, you can see the HUD. Basically, it has 2 bars of the health of each base. Then there's the percentage, which is the overall overclocker percentage of your team. There is the clock, which is the decrease in your respawn time that you get. The more towers you have, the less time it takes you to spawn. The more people that have left your team, the longer it takes you to respawn. I mean, the less time it takes you to respawn. And then these are the 3 boosts you get. The first one is obviously the shield for getting 1 tower. The second one is the overclock booster for getting 2, and the third one is shutting down the enemy shield for 3. These are the healths of all 3 fusion towers. So yeah, that's basically the game in a nutshell. Then on each side you see your teammates. On this side you see your teammates, their overclock
Fusion
level.
power.
The enemy
Clock
teammates,
cycle
their
booster
overclock level.
activated.
It used to, before the update, show what type of robot they were on the side, but it doesn't seem to do that anymore. Like it would show whether they were hovers, plasmas, snipers.
Capture the enemy's top fusion tower. Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated.
Yeah, so as you can see, we've captured
Your
all
middle
3
fusion tower
towers.
is under attack.
Fusion shield has gone down, which means we can basically
Your
we're free
middle
to
fusion
attack
tower is under attack.
attack their base. So we're probably going to get our whole team on their base and just we'll probably take out
Your
a
middle
significant
fusion
amount
tower
of
is under
to get the
attack.
shield back up. Maybe even destroy them. It all depends on how many people we can get on the base and how fast we can get there. Oh, and there's something I forgot to mention. This is actually a pretty a lot of new players don't know this, but everything like from the fusion towers to the base
Your middle fusion
have these
tower is
connector
under
crystals,
attack.
which are things that are connecting the crystals to the base
Middle
itself.
fusion tower has
So
been
if you
captured.
take out all of the connector crystals, the entire thing falls. So the fusion tower, there's 2 sets. If you take out those 2 sets, the fusion tower falls. On bases, there are 4. If you take those out, basically any crystal that is not connected to the base in some way. So if you can take out all connector crystals, the entire base will, or the entire base of the tower, whatever you're trying to capture. Yeah, so we've got their
Reactor is
base
under
pretty
attack.
much. So this is pretty much a guarantee.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
So we've only got these 2 connector crystals left to destroy, and then the entire base
Your
is gone.
top fusion tower is under attack.
Yeah, so there we go. So now, as you see, we've depleted their base health, and we've won. So then, team victory, at the end it shows you everybody's stats, kills, deaths, assists, heals, damage, score in general. And then at the end of every round you get two things. You get experience, which increases your level, and then you also get robo points, which allow you to buy new parts for your tanks. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for now, so I think I'm going to end this video now. So yeah, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.